Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best HDMI splitter.
Starting at number 5.
IOGEAR HDMI 4. This box has 8 inputs and a single output to accommodate the largest home and professional theater setups. If you need a lot of inputs, you'll have to deal with 1080p/1080i output. For the price, we'd like to see 4K support, especially today. But, with 8 inputs, it's about the only game in town, and the only one we recommend. Connect and switch between 4 HDMI sources on one HDMI display. Cinema 4K resolutions to 4096 by 2160 at 60 Hz, 4:4:4. Distribute uncompressed audio formats. Flexible control via push button, IR remote and RS-232 serial control.
Coming at number 4.
OREI HDMI Multi. One of the more common uses of an HDMI switcher is picture-in-picture, allowing you to watch 2 video sources simultaneously. If PIP functionality is a must for you, but 4K isn't, we can recommend the OREI HD201P. This switcher excels at advanced PIP, again, only in HD and specifically the 1080p/1080i formats, and supports a whole bunch of advanced audio formats, so if you've got a home cinema setup, you're good to go, with support for PCM2, 5.1, and 7.1 surround sound, Dolby 5.1, and DTS 5.1. This is another niche product, but like above, we're glad it's available.
At number 3.
4K at 60 Hz HDMI. Sometimes, 3 inputs are enough. We like the new Care HDMI switch, but it is limited. You do pay less, sure, but with so few inputs, on opposite sides again, GER, and the lack of a remote, this switch is best for smaller systems and small budgets. If that's you, you won't have any trouble with it. 3 in 1 out HDMI switch, 3 HDMI ports in and 1 HDMI out for various HDMI devices. HDMI switcher 3 ports can work with most devices with standard HDMI interface. HDMI splitter 3 in 1 out input, PC, laptops, Xbox 360, PS3/PS4/PS5, Roku Express, Amazon Fire TV Stick, Blu-ray DVD, game consoles etc. 3-way HDMI splitter output, full HD TVs, projectors, monitors and more.
Number 2 of my list.
Zettaguard 4-port. If you're looking for a thoughtfully designed HDMI switcher with a premium look and feel, the Zettaguard 4K is worth some consideration. Our reviewer tested it for weeks and thought the 4K content she streamed on her PC looked great, with the HDR coloring making the videos pop. The Zettaguard 4K could have been our top pick. The picture-in-picture, PIP, preview mode alone almost had us, but the switcher is held back by having only 4 inputs and no HDMI audio splitter. The included remote has a dedicated PIP button that lets you view all active inputs simultaneously and a button for each HDMI input.
And number 1.
Kinivo HDMI switch. The ability to connect multiple devices to one display is the biggest draw of an HDMI switch, and the Kinivo 550 billion handles this task reliably. It is designed with power users in mind and supports up to 5 HDMI inputs for a single output. We tested it for weeks with a Bank HT3554K projector, and it was a match made in heaven. The Kinivo does come with some cable management issues. Since all the ports are lined up along one side, organizing the cables is hard. That said, it's simple and pleasant to use, and competitively priced.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.